Right, so this is where now we're going to add our spice mix. Now we're going to need our mortar and pestle again for when we do our beans, right? But for now, let's loose it, chuck it all over everywhere. We're now going to add, this has just come up to simmer, we want it reduced down a bit, but there's not an awful lot of liquid in there. Okay, so this is where we're now going to add in that spice mix, right? So let's just stir all that in. So if you remember, that's the roasted almonds, lovage, black peppercorns, and a few dates. And now that is going to stay on the heat, and that's going to cook for about an hour. Now, regardless of how you like your meat, this dish is better overcooked than undercooked. All right. You can use much bigger chunks of meat if you want, in which case it's going to take you probably about 3 bloody hours to cook it. And you can obviously also use cheaper cuts of meat because you're going to stew it for so long. All right. But we're hopefully only going to need to cook this because these are quite small chunks of beef from Ireland, not from Britannia beef. Right, Ireland. We're just going to cook this hopefully for about an hour. So really, that's it for the stew, other than cooking it. To finish it, we will use some parsley, like I say, some chopped parsley to sprinkle on the top. But for now, that's it. So, ooh, the venom's disappeared. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start preparing our bean dish. Now, if you were using proper fava beans, raw fava beans, you're going to need to boil them for quite a while. And again, because of what we're going to do with them, they're better overcooked than undercooked. Now, unfortunately, in bloody Britannia here, trying to find some fava beans. I mean, they tried to use excuse to me that Hannibal nicked them all. Think about that one, think about that one. The only fava beans I had, a barbarian Hannibal, think about it, nicked them all for his dinner. Apparently he had them with liver. Think about it, think about it. Alright, so we managed to get a tin of broad beans. I'm not quite sure they'll work, but really, actually, it's not just beans on their own, it's with a sauce. Right? So, let's start preparing the sauce to go with our beans.